Memobi bi akwaba eba Melodies TV. So today I have some couple of stories on Kennedy Agyapong. Now Kennedy Agyapong is trending on social media, and the only reason why he's trending interview bi awa grante Metro TV. Now wakan sembi. Now we've responded on Sasem so channel way so pen. Ya responded was Sasem way so pen channel way so. Now it is another opportunity to give another response, and so we will take that opportunity. Yenko tien semwa Kennedy Agyapong Kennedy Agyapong is somewhere in the northern region of the country and still doing his campaign in Sensemno. Asemo ko kan say ono Kennedy Agyapong be than the president obi make sure say some northern side no nyina e ba ne Afran Plains ho obeye efuo nkese wo ho na oye ne saa obefidi Africa through that side. Na Kennedy Agyapong semo a wo kan ende encheye just some few years ago or can send me etia eye ekwiafo. We will go and read it. But yentie Kennedy Agyapong semo a wo kan ne say is it consistent with the Kennedy Agyapong we know and semo a wa country Ghana for and then the opesa odane president dintino or se sana adwenya na say den yenko konti semo a Kennedy Agyapong kan.
Well, you know, I've been a member of parliament. This is my 23rd year as a member of parliament. I've made several contributions, suggestions, especially at committee levels, as to how I see Ghana.
Maybe
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Sorry, I think that's not the. Let me see. Let me find the video.
And those towns and cities we have here, I ask myself, this arable land.
I think it's this one. It's this one, TNT.
I ask myself, from Bunahafo all the way to Pusiga, and those towns and cities we have here, I ask myself, this arable land, what are we doing as politicians? I believe that in my vision, I will use 5 northern regions, Afran Plains, Accra Plains, to feed the whole Africa. To feed the whole Africa. We have arable lands here, and we are in the north saying that we are poor. We are not poor. We need a push. We need enlightenment, people to give us confidence that, look, take your destiny into your own hands and sky will be the limit. Because this land, all we do is large-scale farming, irrigation. Then we have agro-processing industries in these regions. About 50%, I believe that about 50% of Ghana's industries should be in the north, because we have the land. One major thing that MPP should have done that we have not done is tourism. Tourism. I feel.
So I think say we all heard what Kennedy Agyapong said. So
I ask myself,
I like to play
from Bunahafo all the way to Pusiga, and those towns and cities we have here, I ask myself, this arable land, what are we doing as politicians? I believe that in my vision, I will use 5 northern regions, Afran Plains, Accra Plains, to feed the whole Africa. To feed the whole Africa. We have arable lands here, and we are in the north saying that we are poor. We are.
Inti Kennedy Agyapong semo a walk and say, "Ya man no Ghana, so Ghana no under the president obey you 5 northern regions no, or the Afran Plains be count because we want say a hot in Sassy."
Melodies TV on YouTube.
And I can say, as I say, I would dear it was so it to me ye, who say a go bagaya. Now, on Nim Ghana, a dear I didn't say a year into no better than the president. I will be used to answer at the a dear and no by a dear feeding not only Ghana but the whole of Africa. This is what Kennedy Agyapong is saying now. This is his plan to develop Ghana. This same person, let me read. And I've told you, I've read this story before, and I'll read it again because it is another opportunity for us to read. This same person, Kennedy Agyapong, you read it, asemo a wakan embre bia Echemu 2 years ago. I mean, just 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago. Kennedy Agyapong someone was say only people with poor mindsets go into farming in Ghana. This is the same person telling us. Say obedia or the farming can a plan who. As someone walk out and say farming can a plan who. As our farming can a plan who. Person will defeat the whole Africa. This same person 2 years ago, as someone catch Ghana for and say, Omo asebi unhia omo adwen eye unhia adwen no omo na ye san krofo a womo kɔ farming mu na wo obi a wo pese onye sika na sebe wa adwen no ebo edwuma papa enya ade a wo bekɔ farming mu. That is what Kennedy Agyapong told Ghanaians. Also, Kennedy Agyapong says in Ghana, farming does not bring money, and it's only those who pray to be poor that venture into it. Also, when you wake up in the morning and you pray that God, let me be poor, then you go into farming. He told Joy News. He explained that whenever he hears people who are supposed to do something better for their lives say they are going into farming, he just laughs. So if today, Kennedy Agyapong's plan to develop Ghana, if I'm laughing at it, you should understand I am using his standard to laugh. That's what he told us. What's the one no Kennedy Agyapong what to say will be an adjoin say? What per se? What call farming more? No Kennedy Agyapong a shall say was Srini Pakron say now what say you?
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Inti inyama bebre wo wiase mu no wo sika ade a opesa ode ye ne se ode kodo and they say ohia. But today Sandy Pakwa we ya no catch and said this is how he wants to develop the country. It is a mesrena. Am I not right to laugh at him? It's here for say mesrena. Am I not right to laugh at him? I said the Asin Central Legislator said the new Patriotic Party administration is always paying lip service to farming while telling the youth to go into farming. He vowed to not attempt farming again. So say MPP, Kennedy Agyapong someone walking. Today he's saying say the MPP are buying, they've not taken advantage of farming. Audio na me botcher no, that's what he's saying. Into your noba, obe take advantage of the farming. But sir, 2 years ago, as someone na walk no, as someone na Kennedy Agyapong air can say MPP for sorry omo anu tobe air catch Ghana emebunu say womo nkonkoye farming omo nkonkoye farming. Ono Kennedy Agyapong nya de obeye farming da na bibie nim. So which is which? 2 years ago you were telling us MPP for air catch youth no so nkonkoye farming, and then they walk catch and say MPP for are not taking advantage of farming. So is it that for that 2 years no? And listen, the truth of the matter is people change. I am a firm believer of the fact that people change. If Obi Nyama be last year, it takes just maybe a day or a second for someone to change. The person can learn and come again. This year and tell you that in same year na make last year no me who say sebe na eyenkola adwen na make this year the Messiah answer. Yes, people change. I believe in that, and I strongly believe we shouldn't
Melodies
be holding
TV
people
on YouTube.
Or more past in some way or more cano. We shouldn't be holding them to those past things if they come out and tell you they've changed. So that's the caveat. It's the only reason and at the only time I may drop a idea way because anytime I may say Kennedy Agyapong make us about farming, bia make a article way aba. The only time I may just ask him we mun say Kennedy Agyapong work as I know I catch Ghana for say munim mun farm born in Cheme. 2 years ago me koye interview me cassette here farmers. E cassette here farming. Sisi ano my baba besua ehun ne say farming na yade a eye. That's the only time I made ask him anymore. But as far as Kennedy Agyapong has not apologized, because Embra na workers as and me tremo say me amiti here, I am a farmer myself, and I didn't like Kennedy Agyapong when he was saying that against farming. I didn't like it, so I took strong exception to that. So that is the only time and the only way. You better say okay, Kennedy Agyapong, because you need to apologize. You need to tell us you've learned better. If you are not telling us and confessing to us, say you've learned better. For some of us, your old style now nim. For some of us, we know say because you want to become president, because you want presidential, because you have presidential ambition, you are just saying anything to go with the populace, with the masses. Akwa say 48 laws of power. One of the law, I don't know, it seems like that's what Kennedy Agyapong is using. One of the law, all 48 laws of power, and they say, be different, but don't let people know. Go with people, like if you want power, that's what the book says. One of the laws. When him say adie na nya sanity. But so the men can share nkrofo. The nkrofo gidi say omo de na omo eye no eno na eye no sheda ye say wo kan nkrofo ne ho. It looks as if that is what Kennedy Agyapong is doing to us. On him say Ghana for as a notion, a widespread notion say farming there, and they say they may vote there. Let me align my thoughts with them. But I've told you 2 years ago my mindset on farming, and I'm holding on to that. But let these people believe say I'm on their side with farming. It looks like that's what he's saying until he apologizes. No, that's how I'm seeing it, because he wants power. It's for Montreal, comment box, Timo.